Both Rhode Island and Massachusetts governors say they are prepared for whatever Henri brings. 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni joins us now live from the EMA in Cranston, where Governor Dan McKee outlined the state's plans a short time ago. Anita?
Well, Mike and Shannon, both states, Rhode Island and Massachusetts, are warning residents to stay off the roads if possible, as Henri is likely to make landfall in this region this weekend. For Rhode Island, officials want you to shelter in place beginning Sunday. Now, there's not an order to shelter in place, but emergency officials say that driving will be difficult, so they want to keep everybody off the roads if possible. Now, Governor Dan McKee signed an emergency declaration ahead of the storm, which will free up federal resources. With that comes the activation of the National Guard. Now, there will be high surf and rough waters. Officials warning Rhode Islanders to use caution when on the coast, pointing to deaths that happen in these big storm events when onlookers get too close.
State beaches and parks will be open Saturday, but closed Sunday and likely Monday as well, depending on the storm damage and required cleanup.
We're asking, please stay home. Watch TV. You'll see it there. Do not go down to the coastal areas to view the ocean.
Now, as for Massachusetts, Governor Charlie Baker earlier today telling residents of the Commonwealth to avoid travel on Sunday if possible. Baker keeping a close eye on Cape Cod, asking those to delay trips there. And if you are on the Cape already, consider leaving early and make plans to stay put as the storm passes through sometime on Monday. Boaters are also being encouraged to vacate their boats and marinas.
The storm could knock out power for somewhere between 100,000 and 300,000 residents based on the current estimates. So we're also working with utilities and others to stage crews around the Commonwealth in the areas that have been the softest spots in previous storms.
Now, here in Rhode Island, there are some evacuation shelters that have already been set up. 5 out of the 10 are already in place, according to the Red Cross. Those are going to be throughout Rhode Island, northern and southern Rhode Island. We have that information listed on our website, WPRI.com. For now, live in Cranston, I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.
Anita, thank you. A live look now at New Bedford Harbor. Mayor John Mitchell says the harbor area, the beaches, and Fort Tabor will all be off limits on Sunday. He says police will be on patrol. 12 News reporter Brittany Schaefer has been talking to boaters in New Bedford. She continues our team coverage.
Well, we have seen dozens of people walking on this dock with rope and bumpers on hand. Let me give you a look at what I mean. And this is a line that is attached to this boat to the dock to secure it. But some people we spoke to say even having their boat in the water is too risky for them. New Bedford boaters are taking their vessels out of the water ahead of Henri.
Out of caution, I took mine out.
They're talking big high surge, and I don't want to take the chance.
Dennis Hudon tells me the process to get his boat on land only took minutes, and it will sit right across the street in a building during the storm. Pope's Island Marina is behind a 20-foot hurricane protection barrier, but Hudon tells me a hurricane surge can still cause damage.
The track of it looks like it's going to go right into Rhode Island, so that's going to put us on the wind side, so the wind tomorrow is going to be coming out of the north, which makes it even worse. Like here, the surf will be up, these boats will be bouncing.
While the most secure spot may be on land, the dockhand tells me their spots will be full. He says it's been a busy day at the marina with people prepping their boats and making reservations.
I think we have about 30 arrivals tomorrow, which is like way more than usually. Usually it's like 5 or 10. Pretty much packed tomorrow. I have like negative space on the online.
But Hudon tells me he's not taking any chances after seeing the destruction in southeastern Massachusetts following Hurricane Bob.
When that hit, it just devastated everywhere around here. There were so many boats on the beaches, and what a mess. It really was a mess.
And the marina tells me the damage they see most often during storm surges is from boats hitting into the dock. It's why they advise boat owners to secure lines and also have bumpers to avoid any damage. In New Bedford, I'm Brittany Schaefer, 12 News.
Brittany, thank you. And 12 News reporter Matt Paddock's been talking to people in Narragansett. He joins us now live there. Matt?
Shannon, while the water here behind me in Narragansett seems to be calm at the moment, I mean, we've got surfers on the water, we've got fishing boats. Some locals aren't taking any chances, especially after their prior experiences with Hurricane Bob and Superstorm Sandy. It's been 30 years since Hurricane Bob struck the Ocean State.
It was one of the first hurricanes we'd had up here in a long time, so we made an effort. We boarded up the building, we removed all the equipment, and the hurricane came and went relatively quickly.
In nearly 9 since Sandy.
Sandy was a much different story.
On Friday, locals like Ryan Schwender
tough couple weeks without electricity, but we powered through as a family. So
spoke about how those experiences are preparing them for Henri.
It was just long nights without power. We're using the grill, scrambling to get food on the table.
Cam Stein was just 11 years old when Superstorm Sandy hit Narragansett.
And I was little, so it was kind of scary just not knowing when power would come back. You know, couldn't use grills and everything like that, so just had to be creative.
Now the two both say they are taking preparations seriously.
Just have the water, maybe keep the bathtub with hot water in it. Just being, just prepared.
Stock up on the non-perishables, have gas ready, and just have a to-go bag, clothes, any necessities you might need in case you got to get out quick.
As tourists are heading home before the storm bears down.
Yeah, we just saw it on the news this morning, so we're heading back to New York before it comes. We're leaving right now, from here to the car, back to New York.
Now, town officials are preparing for Henri by closing the Narragansett Town Beach on both Sunday and Monday. Reporting live in Narragansett, Matt Paddock, 12 News.
Matt, thank you. And during all the storms we've covered over the years, from Irene and Sandy to Arthur and Isaias, some of the strongest images have come from you. If it's safe to do so this weekend, please send your photos and videos to us at reportit@WPRI.com.
Right now on WPRI.com, we have a collection of storm-ready resources, including evacuation procedures, numbers to call for power outages, and what to do before the storm gets here. Be sure to charge up your phones, laptops, and tablets in case the power goes out so you can have access to this vital information.